came out, I asked it to make a picture of an ultrasound of a dragon egg. And it produced something that looked like an ultrasound of a dragon egg, and it checked there was nothing in the training data. Right, and it does this by combining known dimensions of the latent space. We know what an ultrasound of a newborn or an infant in utero looks like. We know what an Archaeopteryx looks like. We can basically extrapolate this to what an ultrasound of a dragon egg should look like, and it gives you what you would expect. But what happens to the more unexpected stuff? So if I get an LLM to summarize a new philosophical text on the internet, it's typically not very good at it. It's trying to break it down to something that's already known and assumes that it's some variant of what's already known. And it's hard to say to which degree this is the result of too heavy-handed reinforcement learning with human feedback that nails it down into a smaller region, or whether this is a limitation of those systems. I suspect that we need to combine these systems with ways of making proofs. So these systems need epistemology. I think we can get to creativity by just increasing the temperature. And in a way, I suspect that's also how our own minds are working. When we are creative, we have this expansive mode where we are increasing the temperature, are willing to accept things as tentative evidence to jump off into the dark and make wide-ranging inferences based on very flimsy data. And then we need to contract again, which means we now have to systematically look at every link in what we did and try to disprove it, to see which elements of those can hold true and which alternatives are opening, which uncertainty is opening. And so I think that's question of how can we teach epistemology to those systems, a systematic way of reasoning about what can be true and what cannot be true is absolutely crucial.